Good morning, people. Welcome back. Happy New Year to you all as well. So, I'm starting the new year with a new baby. Well, at some point there will be a new baby. This is for my daughter and her expected offspring. It's a week late so far. So, Kirsty, mind you, I haven't spoken to you this morning, so you never know. Fingers crossed. I have never had such a difficult time putting together a journal. Because it's so personal, because it's for my daughter and my grandchild, albeit grandchild number 8, but it's still really, I found it so difficult. So, here we go. It's a bit of a hybrid between sort of bit of vintage, bit of retro, quite clean styling, which would make it quite modern. It's hardback, as you can see, normal size, so 6 by 8 3/4. It's about a 2-inch spine. The front cover is a picture I found, and I sketched it out and had a play around to get it to how I wanted it, which is a mother and baby. And I thought it was just wonderful. Really, it just epitomises what motherhood should be all about. I did manage to get a bit of bling on there before my daughter went, no more, because I had really wanted to put a cameo. I got a beautiful little white ivory cameo, which would have gone on there, but she said no. So, okay. So, we don't know the sex of this baby. My daughter chose not to find out, so we're all a bit in the dark. So I went for a mint green, because, you know, that'll do for everything. There is some silk ribbon I've got, which I've been keeping. I've been keeping things for months for this journal. So if we go inside, I've used Old Design Shop, which is what this is. That's a kit off Etsy, and Mind Barity Playtime. But I'll point them out as I go along, plus my own images, which I've kept. So on the inside cover we have just the details for my daughter to write down the baby, when, where, and all the rest of it. Although that's interesting. Street. So they obviously assumed a home birth at some point. Just checking I'm in focus. So, surprisingly, I couldn't find any pictures of babies screaming, which I thought might be more appropriate, but there you go. We have a little charm with a little foot. And this is just a little book, or a little booklet that I've made up for Kirsty to carry around if she so wishes. That's the Mind Barity one, that's the Playtime one. Children's garments. Now this, I went to a book barn the other day and I found some books. This is actually from a sewing book. But this is brilliant. This is telling you how you should dress your child. So it's, wow. And I'm assuming it's from Scotland because it goes on about a kilt would be far better for both male and female. We have a tuck spot, children's encyclopedia, little verses for very little people. And that's from, oh, for the life of me, the same people, the Old Design Shop, and that's like a written thing. Lots of plain pages, just a little card that's tagged on. I'm assuming that Kirsty will want this for pictures. No, December, that's when this baby should have been born. We are now in January, never mind. Nursery rhymes for out of a music book that I've got, 1920s music book. more. The insides I've left fairly plain. There's just a bit of lace on the centre of there's 5 signatures, so the centre of each, I've left it plain, so big double spread photos. So lots of photo papers. There's this is on the back. This is the opposite page to that. Children's clothing, dainty lingerie. I think once you've got a new baby, dainty lingerie is probably the last thing on your brain, but you never know. So, tuck spots, nursery rhyme. They're lovely pictures. Charm there is of a little girl, a couple of little beads on them. Just a little tuck spot in there. Bag with another nursery rhyme. Some more of the writing practice. Thought my daughter might appreciate this, seeing as she is actually a teacher. A poem. Winnie the Pooh. Some more children's school lessons. Ticket, some dictionary paper, bit of Tim Holtz with a tag. I will list all these papers below so you can see what's what. That's the centre of the second signature. Tuck spots. Geometry for little children. Blimey. More Winnie the Pooh. Tuck spots. The other half of that glassine bag. I think that's about the closest I came to a child looking petulant. So what we got? Peter Rabbit and a ticket in there. Book page. Bit of Elizabeth Holden. Ringa Ringa Roses. They have actually put some thought into this, Kirsty, if you're watching. Everything is child related. Tom Brown's School Days. Some more of the Mind Parity papers. Another nursery rhymes. That's the centre of the third signature. So these actually are just tuck spots, top and bottom, or nice big sort of pictures. So I'm not sure if my daughter will want to write in it or if she'll want to put photos. I hope what I've done is given her the opportunity to do either. Just a ticket that unclips. Nursery rhyme card. And the charm is Little moon and star. Simple learning made easy for very little people. These people are wonderful. Dictionary paper. Tim Holtz, just a little card in there. A nursery rhyme. More alphabet cards. Ticket. Eel. I don't hold with all this washing, grumbled Eel. This modern behind the ears nonsense. Well, yeah, I'm sure there are lots of kids that agree with him. That's more than mine, Barity. And then I keep forgetting the name of the people. The same people that I got the front of. I'm excused, I've had bronchitis. Just a little tuck spot in there. More nursery rhymes. Oh, that made me smile. I don't know if that would be allowed in today's health and safety. Young baby playing next to a very sharp knitting needle. But that little charm is a pram. Just a little card in there. Things to make and do. A wonderful fairy fountain. Some more Elizabeth Holden. Children's nursery rhymes. Tuck spots. Some more on how to dress a child. Bearing in mind, Kirsty, when you look at this was made in the 30s. This book was published in the 30s. It should give you a smile. Dictionary paper. Just a bit of sari silk. Another ticket. Wasn't sure about putting those in. Those little boys look quite evil. Quite mischievous. How to make your own dainty lingerie. Just a little card. And that. And we end up where we all like to see our children at the end of the day. Comfortable and asleep. And this, the back page, is from the old design shop as well. Just charting the baby's weight. So, there we go. Like I say, Kirsty, I hope it's what you were expecting. I certainly didn't know where I was going with it when I first started. Very, very difficult, but I am pleased with the way it's turned out. So, give me a call, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll speak to you all later.